Okay, a little while ago I talked about XP die. And as I said, I think that's what Microsoft hopes is going to happen. They want to move away from XP. Vista was supposed to do the trick. Didn't happen. A lot of people don't like Vista. Okay, so Microsoft is now working very, very diligently to get Windows 7 out the door. But how do we keep people from continuing to purchase XP when given a choice? And the way Microsoft's determined to do that, working in conjunction with Dell, is to charge a $150 fee to get Windows XP Professional pre-installed on some of its Inspiron notebooks, its 530 desktops, and devices. So here's the bottom line is, Vista Business and Vista Ultimate are the only editions generally available that allow downgrade rights. Okay, you're not going to get a downgrade right if you buy a laptop that has Vista Home Premium on it. You're not going to get downgrade rights to XP Professional. Okay, you got to get the Business Edition or the Ultimate Edition in order to exercise that. And to take it a step further, you've got to pay Dell $150 bucks to do that. Vista Business Edition costs more than Home Premium. In my opinion, excuse me, there should only be two versions of Vista. Okay, there should, just like there was XP, the Home Premium Edition and XP Professional, and that's really enough. And that's one more edition that people that purchase the Macintosh, the OS 10, have. We only have one version. It's soup to nuts, got everything. You're done. You pay the $139 or whatever it is at OS. I think it's $139 for OS 10, and you get it all. With Microsoft, you have Vista Home Basic, you have Vista Home Premium, you have Vista Business, you have Vista Ultimate. It goes on and on. You really, but okay, fine. But two editions, the Home Premium or the Ultimate Edition. So Dell has slapped on a surcharge of $20 to $50 on XP for those consumer PCs on computers from its small business Vostro line. And in October, Dell raised the XP tax to $99, which is what it currently charges for installing the operating system on the Vostro or Vostro, V-O-S-T-R-O, desktops and laptops. According to some estimates, more than a third of new PCs are downgraded from Vista to XP. What does that say? Microsoft will count when a new machine runs out of the factory at Dell, HP, or whatever, count it as a sale of Vista. And the spin to the public is, we just sold another copy of Vista. No, you didn't. What you did was HP, Dell, Hewlett-Packard sold a new computer that happened to have Vista pre-installed. That's what they put on it. It's not that the customers are going out there and clamoring for Vista. What's wrong with Vista? I know that I'm going to get these crappy comments. Bruce, why do you hate Vista so bad? I've got this machine and Vista's just great, works just great. Because I do this show for small business owners, people that don't necessarily run the latest, greatest, state-of-the-art hardware, quad-core processors, gigs of RAMs, gaming rigs. That's not what this show is about. That's not the audience that we do these videos for. That being said, a lot of us try to actually use our computers to get work done. We want the application we use to work quickly, correctly, without glitches. We don't want to have to spend a whole lot of money upgrading hardware in order to run an operating system that for most business people has little or no tangible benefits over XP. I hope that Windows 7 is not quite the abortion, in my opinion, that Vista is. Not that it's all that terribly bad. I do use it. I do tolerate it, and that's the operative word, tolerate. But I've got XP machines, I've got Linux machines, I've got Macs. I've got a myriad of operating systems. But Vista's pretty. I'll give it credit for that. It's a pretty operating system. But it's just not ready for business. Not even after 2 years, in my opinion.